to-do list application using Spring Boot. This project is a task management application built using Spring Boot. It allows user to efficiently manage their task by providing features to add, update, view, delete tasks. The application offers data storage, supporting both MongoDB and in-memory storage, depending on the configuration. The main goal of this project is to help users stay organized, keep tracking of their tools. Technologies used backend Spring Boot Java, databases are MongoDB or in-memory storage. Build tool Maven and development environment is VS Code. This project key features are task management, create, edit, delete the tasks, and second is data flexibility, option to store tasks in MongoDB or in-memory storage for lightweight operation, and RESTful API endpoint for managing task HTTP request, and Spring Boot framework ensure the rapid development and the easy configuration. How does this project work? First, model layer. It's define the task structure like ID, title, description, and repository layer, tag. It's handle the MongoDB or in-memory storage. And next, service layer. It contains business logic for managing to-dos. And fourth, control layer. It exports REST API endpoint to CRUD operations. And finally, configuration layer. It decides whether to use MongoDB or in-memory storage based on the application properties. Okay. First model layer, and it has a to-do model class. There are 3 attributes. Each attributes same data types string. So it are encapsulations, so hidden from users. ID, title, descriptions. And first, on data, you don't need to manually write data setters and also to string. It's Spring Boot. Lambda provides hard data annotation. It reduces the boilerplate also. So we can use hard data and all args constructor. It's also generate a constructor with all fields as parameter. It also same reduce boilerplate also. You don't need manually write a constructor. Okay. And same as no arg constructor, we generate the default constructor with no parameters. Okay. And next, document collection to those. It marks class MongoDB. MongoDB stored like a document and it specify the collection name where data will be stored. Okay, it's a document and document. And at ID. At ID is used to unique identifier databases like ID. ID is a unique identifier, so we can use at ID. We solve model layer. Mainly, we can inject the dependency injection language with Lambda XML, and you can see language here dependency injection in a Spring Boot. Used to IOC inversion of controller allowing the framework to manage creation of object. It enables like a service, repositories, which are the dependency injection. These are the model layer. And then second DAL layer. DAL layer, at capacity interacting with the database, indicate the DAO, data access object class. It indicates the class DAO. Okay. Interact with the database. We can extend the Mongo repository. This also interface class. We can interface class using extend keyword. Mongo repository class also interface. So this class also interface. Interface. We can use a extend keyword, not implement. Okay. And then to do model ID, title description also to do model, and types. This also strings, all are strings. That's why we're using this interface class extend the Mongo repository. Okay. And then to do repo class. This also interacting with the database. So it indicates the class DAO same. DAL also all are at repository, indicate the database. Okay. This interface class, we can use the empty body method. Okay. We can use the core method, get all to those, create to do, update to do, delete to do. First, get to do it list. Why you use list? Because it cannot fix the size. Okay, array is fixed size, so it cannot use arrays. That's why we using a list only. It easily to retrieve all data, so that's why using a list. Create to do it can create the ID, title, description. So that's why we use to do model. And same also update. Update is unique to we find the ID and then we update the title and description. That's why we provide the ID in parameters and then delete it. If ID is easily to delete also, delete to do. It can easy to delete. Okay. That's why we using ID in parameter. Easy to delete in ID. ID type is a string. Okay. That's why return type also string. That's all in to-do repo. And then Mongo repo. Mongo repo is at repository. It can also interact with the database, indicate the class DAO also. And implement the to-do repo. Okay. The core methods. Implement the to-do repo. And auto-wired to-do Mongo. Okay. This Mongo repository to-do Mongo. Auto-wired that class. Auto-wired it simplifies wiring dependency by automatically provide the instance of class object. Okay. Simplifies wiring dependency, automatically provide object. Okay. That's why using auto-wired. Automatically provides the instance of class object. And then override the four methods here. These four methods override the subclass. Override annotation is in Java that indicates the method. Okay. Override the method in superclass. Override is the annotation in Java that indicates the method. Override the superclass method. That override superclass method. That's why we're using an override. And same method we can implement the to-do repo. Same same method can implement the to repo and then override. Okay, get all to do sir, find all and m repo indicate the to do Mongo that can auto wire the Mongo repository that can returns the all values of the list. Next, create to do can create the ID, title, description, and then save it. Okay, to Mongo repository. That's why using a create to do method. And then update to do. First, we can find the ID and get it, and then get the title and set the title. Same also get the description, set the description, and then save it to Mongo repository and return it. These are the to-do model. So that's why return the to-do model. Very simple. First ID will be find and get it. That can store to-do model old ID. Okay. And old get title and set the new title. Okay. That can store a old title and same also description. Get the old description and set the new description that can store this and save it and delete to do parameters ID. We use the ID to delete by ID and return type is string. So that's why we return the string value. Okay, this is the delete to do and that's all. This all the Mongo repo. This is the Mongo repo and then in memory. In-memory storage in Java used to do data temporarily within memory, RAM, random access memory. So, in-memory fast data retrieval data, so simple usage and no resistance. That's why using in-memory and can this also implement the to-do repo for methods and that also at capacity. It indicate the database. It's also same. So in memory, we use the hash map. Hash map is used to store a key value. Key value pair provides efficient data retrieval. Okay, that's why using hash map. And the final keyword is used to indicate the cannot modify. Okay, once you assign the final cannot be changed. It's a constant. Okay, only hidden from users. Like, okay. Private integer current ID is used generate the ID automatically. Okay. In memory cannot generate automatically. In Mongo repo, it can generate automatically in ID. In memory, we can provide the manually to generate the ID. Okay. That's why we're using this and same concept at override the super class method and the same method override the get attributes and in memory we can assign the memory object. So array list using so we can assign the object new array list. In Mongo repo we can retrieve all data. We use find all method. In memory, we can use values. Okay, we find the all values, retrieve all values. That's why using values. It can provide the to-do map, hash map. Okay, to-do map dot values. This also the list method. We create to-do. We can create the ID. Okay, initialize 0. That can increment in create to-do. So 1 and current ID is 1. That's wrapper class integer. Integer convert the string. Okay, so ID is a string. Model class ID is string. Okay, that cannot increment the string. So that's why we're using integer. Integer increment the 1 and it can convert the string and set the ID and save it. Save means put. Okay, hash map to do map dot put. Okay, and then to do model is a object to do. So we return it. It's a create. In memory, it cannot generate the automatically ID generation. So that's why we using initializing and increment and convert the string and set it and save it and return it. That's also great. Okay. In update to do same also. If the ID is already contains or not. If contains, set and put return it. If not contain, none. Okay. That's simple. Update to do. If already ID contains and set and same also put and return it. If not contains, we return the null and direct to do ID is a string type. It can contains ID uh, and remove it. If not contain ID, return the ID invalid. Why we string? Return type is also string. That's why we return the string, not this. Okay. Return type is string. That's why we using this logic. And that's all. That's the in memory. Okay. Remove is particular ID is remove. Is provide the hash map. Okay. It's easy. And that's all. And next service layer. Uh, at service is a string annotation. Okay. That marks service layer. Indicate that business logic. Okay. That automatically detect the manage string container. That's why using service. Okay, indicate the service layer. Okay, simple. And then to the repo call, to the repo for methods will call the service. If the constructor, same class name, constructor, it can call automatically create the object. Okay. Uh, why using at qualifier to the repo? Because in at qualifier in Spring Boot, you should do multiple beans at the same time. So it tells string which string beans to inject. So specific beans to inject. It tells specific bean to inject. In Spring Boot, multiple beans at the same time. So it tells string beans to inject. Okay, specific beans. That's why using this. And then it called the configuration. So configuration, same to the repo. Okay, that's why we're using a qualifier, that class, that constructor. Okay, that tell the specific bean to inject. Okay, at the configuration is a string annotation. It indicates a configuration class there. Okay, that's why we're using at configuration. And then at value storage. Okay, why we using at value? Because Spring Boot used to inject values from properties, application properties. So in the application properties, storage using that's why that indicate the application property. Okay, configuration that indicate the application property. That's why using at value. That storage in string type and hidden from users. What purpose of this configuration class is it decides the use MongoDB or in-memory. Okay, based on application properties. If Mongo will type, it can call this method Mongo equals Mongo, but return Mongo. If application is in memory, storage in memory, that can check the method Mongo equals in memory or it's not okay, and then else return in memory. That's why we using this configuration class. It decide the MongoDB or in-memory storage based on application properties. Okay, very simple. And then this will call the constructor, the configuration. Decides which database are used. Okay, and then fix the database. We can call the four methods: create service and get service, update service, delete service. Also call the to-do repo. Okay, that call to-do repo. That's why using this to-do service. That call the to-do repo. Return the to-do repo. Okay, all are same, and that's all. That's a service, and controller is the same. Uh, Controller is expose the REST API endpoint to create a read, update, delete to-dos. These are the control layer. Expose the REST API endpoint. That's why using controller layer. REST controller annotation is it handles the HTTP request and also same response also. It handles response and a request. Okay, that's why using REST controller. And then auto where the to do service. Auto where simplify the wired. Okay, automatically provide the object. Which object? Service object. Okay, that's why using this. And then four methods are sent to the service layer. That's why we using this get controller or same also all method also can call the service layer method. Okay, with the help of this object, it automatically create the object. Okay, a request body only using the server like a post and a put also. Only using request body, post and a put nothing. Okay, it can bind the HTTP request body to Java object. Okay, enabling transfer the data like JSON from the client server. The bind the data HTTP request body. Okay, to object Java object. That's why using at request body. And then path variable, it can in path variable is annotation in Spring Boot provides. It can find the specific URL path. Okay, bind the URL path and enabling dynamic handling of request URL. That's why using a path variable. Dynamic handling. Okay, that's why using path variable. Bind the specific URL path. Okay, ID also we can enable the dynamic handling. That's why we're using path variable. Okay, dynamic handling. That's why we're using path variable. We can call the service layer. So return the service layer. Send the return service layer. These are the control layer. And finally, MongoDB link application.yaml file. Please provide the YAML file. And the application properties server port number 3000 and it's a storage value. Okay. First, the project flow is first client postman send the HTTP request URL and first control layer will manage the REST controller, handle the HTTP request and then call the service layer. Okay, with the help of AutoWord service, automatically call the object. So it can return the and uh, and then service layer constructor it tells a specific bean. Okay, and it call the configuration. It decides the MongoDB. Okay, where you can store MongoDB or in memory based on application properties. Okay, but the constructor call the configuration class. The class decides the MongoDB or in memory. Okay, and then service can return the to do tag to do repo. Okay, that can return the to do repo. Okay, to do repo handles the MongoDB or in memory storage interaction. Okay, it interact with the database with help of at repository. If MongoDB type MongoDB database return the values. Okay, that's simple. If in memory class will call. Okay, based on configuration layer, decides MongoDB or in memory. Uh, application properties based on application properties. Okay, when you type the storage in memory or Mongo, it can decide the MongoDB or in memory storage. Okay, and then return something values and delete thread operations. Okay, that's all. Main function run it. Successfully connected server. Okay, port number 3000. Okay, that's all. Successfully connected. Thank you.